Okay, update for day 8 through 10. I'll show you where I am right now. We just got out of the San Jacinto wilderness. Let's see here. There you go. Got out of the snow. It was kind of a tough climb, but I'll go over that in a second. So, day 8 was Easter, and we hiked into this place, this guy's home actually, called Mike's Place, and that's where a lot of hikers go. They can camp there, and he cooks breakfast and dinner for them. And it was really great. We got there around lunchtime, and unfortunately we had to leave before dinner was ready, but he gave us a sample of what he was making. He was making ham and asparagus and potatoes, so he gave us samples on our way out. So that was really cool, a nice little Easter celebratory snack, I guess. And yeah, so that was nice. Set up camp, and then day 9, hiked to Mary's place. So another trail angel that hosts hikers. You can camp there, and she made us chicken and rice, and it was so amazing. Kind of like an enchilada type thing, so good. And day 9 we also saw our first rain, and so my umbrella came in handy. I had it out for the sun, and then I just left it out for the rain. So that was great. And there was some lightning and thunder too, so first time on the trail. Luckily it was kind of far away, but yeah, so that was a great day. It seems like a food tour really right now. We were getting lucky with the trail angels. And then day 10 was the hardest day I had. It was our first over 20-mile day. We ended up hiking 22 miles, and the elevation gain was crazy. I didn't look at the elevation gain before we started, so we gained almost 6,000 feet in 22 miles, which is equivalent to hiking up a mountain. And we hiked up, I think, about 4 different peaks before we got to our campsite for the night, and it really worked me. So good training though for the Sierra, good training for what was to come in the next couple days too. I'll go over that in a different video, but yeah, a really tough day. It was the first time I was kind of like, this sucks, like I'm hurting, and you know, I didn't have enough. Well, I did have enough water, but it was just one of those days where I was like, well, the first day I was in a little bit of pain. My knees hurt and so tiring, but at the end of the day it was just so beautiful still, and there's no place I'd rather be. So I will give an update on day 11 through 14 soon, and we went into Idyllwild and everything, but I will update you on that. 0 day, which is great, pretty soon. All right, day 11 through 14 update. First, I'll show you where I am. I'm in this canyon. Well, actually, it's a riverbed. And it's in the San Gorgonio wilderness. Let's see if you can see it. The sky is really beautiful today, too. There we go. Okay, so update. Day 11, we hiked into Idyllwild, and there was a ton of snow, so we had to hike to like a peak and then to a junction in the snow, and it really slowed us down. So I guess that's a preview of things to come in the Sierra, but a good practice. So I hiked down into Idyllwild, and we got there pretty early, about 3 p.m. So we had some lunch with friends and settled into our hotel and did laundry just to get that out of the way so we didn't have to do that for our 0. And then day 12, we took a 0 in Idyllwild, so our first day without hiking, and got stuff done, visited with friends, went to the grocery store, 2 weeks supply, and ate a lot of really good food. So there's this place in Idyllwild called Plant Food Supper Club, and my backpacking partner and I went there for all of our meals. So that was really good. So nice rejuvenating day. We took showers and did all that good stuff. And then day 13, we hiked out of Idyllwild, and it was actually kind of a tough day because there was a lot of snow still. And we wanted to do, I think, at least 17 miles. Well, 15. We'd hiked 2 miles out of Idyllwild. That didn't count on the PCT. So we wanted to do 17 miles total, but we only ended up doing 7. Well, 9, including those 2 miles that didn't count, but 7 on-trail miles. So that was kind of a reality check for us for snow hiking. But yeah, it was a little bit of a tough day, but we found a nice campsite kind of on the top of the San Jacinto Mountains, which was really beautiful. So nice sunset. And then day 14, we hiked out of the mountains, out of the snow, and down into Palm Desert. So still, there was a whole sketchy area that micro spikes were recommended for. So put our micro spikes on, thank goodness. Made it so much easier to hike in the snow. Hiked out of that area, and then we descended probably like 6,000 feet or 7,000 feet in one day. So lots of downhill on day 14 into the desert. So that's something that has amazed me about this trail so far, is you hike for 10 miles and you're in a completely different environment. So we hiked from like a 10,000 foot snowy area to a windy, hot desert, like in the Palm Springs area. And it's just absolutely amazing how little you have to travel to get a completely different landscape. So I'm so impressed by California's landscape, and I grew up here, this is my home, but I feel like I'm learning about it in a whole different way by being out here. Sorry about the wind. So anyway, I'm on week 3 now, so that will be coming soon, and I will check in with a gear update next. All right, gear update for week 2. I'll show you where I am. I'm in the San Gorgonio Wilderness still. Currently walking in a riverbed, which is actually very, very confusing. And luckily I have a GPS that tells me where to go. But anyway, gear. So got these new shades from 2 Foot Adventures in Warner Springs. It's like this Airstream that caters to backpackers, and so got that. I'm loving them so far. I figured the Walmart special wasn't going to cut it in the snow because they weren't polarized, so got some new shades. Decided to keep my trail dress. I went swimming in it the other day, and it was really nice to have in town while I was doing laundry, so I decided to keep that. Might get rid of it in the Sierras. Speaking of getting rid of things, in Idyllwild, I got rid of my Hydro Pack, left it in a hiker box, so someone scored with that. And I also left my thru pack in the hiker box, so another score for somebody in Idyllwild. I just wasn't using them very much, and actually the thru pack was a little bit too big for me, so I decided to donate to another hiker. Also, update on the down booties. I wasn't very thrilled with them before starting the trail. However, if I wear socks underneath, they do end up, oh, I'm winded. They do end up keeping my feet warm. So I'll take this off. So, catching my breath. This is quite a climb. So let me think about this. Oh, my umbrella has served me very well lately because it has been very, very hot. We've been hiking through the desert, still technically in the desert. I didn't realize the San Gorgonio wilderness included desert, so note to self, now I know. And I'm really loving my pants. I don't know if you can see them. Ex Officio pants. They're great. They're cooling. They're called Bugs Away cooling pant. And they dry so fast, and that's why I love them. So I can even wash them at night and they'll be dry in the morning with water. So speaking of washing things, I decided to not use soap in the backcountry. Apparently it's not very good for, well, really it's not leave no trace, I suppose. So not doing that anymore. I guess did it a couple times when my hands were very dirty and I needed them to be clean, but won't be doing that anymore. It's just going to be Purell. So losing the soap. Well, I am keeping it just for town in case I need to like wash. It's like a multi-purpose soap, so in case I need to wash my face and my hair and there's nothing available. And one more thing, my gaiters, I know I mentioned this in the week one, have bigger holes in them, but I'm not going to complain about that because they're still doing their job. So that's the gear update for week 2, and I will update you on the latest in week 3. Hello, it's week 2 and I'm in the San Jacinto wilderness right now, and I'll give you a view because it's been quite a climb, but I can see Palm Springs on one side and then Idyllwild, is on the other, on the other side of these rocks. But let's see, let me give you a view. There we go. And unfortunately, I think Palm Springs is going to be kind of in the sun, but quite a climb today. I think we're climbing to 9,000 feet, but I wanted to give an update on the Wounded Warrior project. I thought it might be kind of fun to on GoFundMe, there's maybe play a little game, I guess. On the GoFundMe website, when you donate, if you choose to do so, you can put a little comment before you donate or while you're donating. And I thought maybe we could do something like if you put an inspirational quote in there, I can choose my favorite every week and then recite it on here. So I thought that might be kind of fun, and just, I guess, make sure it's not too long because I'm not an actress and I can't really memorize lines or anything or do a monologue. But anyway, I thought that'd be fun. If you want to participate, that would be wonderful, and I will check in soon.